Bassman here with some friends of mine. We're all in Cape Falls. And I'm having everybody introduce themselves.
I'm Red Sky.
Red Sky.
Yep. JJ here.
JJ. Arjuna. Heck yeah. We're in Cape Falls and we all just met up here today. I just got in last night from the train and everybody else, they hitched in. And next I'm heading to the gathering soon, coming soon. I might see some of them there, might not. That would be awesome. But just a little short talk. It's good to always run into travelers when you're traveling, when you're on the way. 654th train. Got the river right there. Beautiful countryside. I'm just going woo, girl. I got bad allergies. Going around the curve. We creeping. Why are we stopping? No, not stopping, we're just curving. We are creeping. All these trees. This is what you get on this side of the country. And Texas is not like this. Texas, they'll go wild over some stuff like this. With the river over there. Coming around another curve. Now again, this particular train I started in Cape Falls as I just showed up, and the train just somehow was pulling up as I'm showing up, and it just worked out. Perfect timing, it seemed like. Look at that. River right there. Oh shit, look at that. Water, passing the waterfall. And there's a little waterfall right there. They got waterfalls and shit over here. For those who want to go woo girl, and ride freight trains and stuff, I mean, this is what you get. To go woo girl, until you get off of it. Then it's all fun and games until the train stops. They say, going over trestle, whatever you call this thing. Go woo girl. Now we're passing the river again. It crossed over, it's on the other side of me now. It's crossing back over to the left side of me now. Oh, look at waterfalls over there. Just go woo girl. I go woo girl. Make my panties wet. Some of these trains make my panties wet. That should be my new song. Make my panties wet. These trains make my panties wet. Make my panties wet. These trains make my panties wet. Make my panties wet. Maybe it's the rain, you know, it probably rained that day. That's why my panties really got wet. And I don't even wear panties. Yeah. I don't wear panties. They make my panties wet. There's the river right there. Rivers make my panties wet. Rivers make my panties wet. Show me something cool. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Show me something fancy. Yeah. I need to quit though. I need to stop riding trains because I can't help myself. I just turn around and I'm on one. On one. R2. Through mountains and shit. Alright, a little bit more and I'm gonna calm down some. Again, the 3 rules of train riding. I'm pretty sure everybody already know the 3 rules. Rule number 1 is patience. You always gotta have patience to be in this line of profession. Patience. That's a train rider. That's rule number 1. If you ain't got patience, then I don't know if you're gonna make it. You can't make it if you can't get past rule number 1. Rule number 2, disappointment. Expect disappointment. You can't expect things to always go your way, how you want them to go. And just live in la la land. Out here riding trains, expect disappointment. That's rule number 2 is disappointment. It ain't perfect. Rule number 3, simple. Trains will be trains. That's rule number 3. The people out there fishing, look, he fishing. Rule number 3, trains will be trains. It's like saying cats will be cats, dogs will be dogs, people will be people, trains will be trains. Expect trains to do train shit. That's rule number 3. You can't expect this to act like a car or a plane. It's a train. Or a dog. Trains will be trains. Trains will do train shit. That's rule number 3. Alright. So I just left Roseville, heading back to Dunsmuir. And yeah, I'm not that far from the front of this junker. There's some of the train back there. My 655th train. Roseville, Dunsmuir. Heading back to Dunsmuir. Sad. When we get close, it's more cooler shit. I'm not unpacking much. I'm just, that's my train food, a big old bag of cookies. I got cookies and I got weed. Cookies and weed. Sun going down. Not much out here right now, but I'm gonna get more video later. I could be riding suicide. It's the only ride. Well, when we hit another curve, I could probably show it better. But where it's the only grainer that had a port for a while, so it wasn't really no rides. I don't know if we're hitting the curve. We're in a straightaway, but there wasn't many rides on this one. I would like the box car or something. Anywho, I got about, can't hardly see that much amount of water left, so I'm almost out of water. I'm about to be out of water now, actually. I'm finna drink some of that. Alright, so there's been a delay with me I just got out the mental hospital because I was hearing way too much stuff going on in my head that I really don't want to repeat too much, but it's highly not appropriate for camera. And the recent update is I went from Roseville, California, and my train had sided out like 20-30 miles south of Dunsmuir, and they crew changed to something there because it went straight to K Falls after that. And then I went from K Falls back to here, Dunsmuir, where I'm at right now. I'm back in Dunsmuir. And I was just having an unbearable time with myself. It's hard to explain, hearing, like, it's one thing is coming from you, but it's another thing is coming from something else. Like talking, music, all kinds of things going on inside my head and my body, to where I can't focus what's in front of me. I can't use my phone. I can't focus anything on my phone. I can't check Facebook. I can't, it's to where I couldn't even use Google Maps. Like, I've come to where I can't even. It's hard to explain. And it's very hard to focus. I probably couldn't read a map or some shit. And it's happening to me all because of all these voices and music going on inside my head. All this distraction. There's way too much distraction. And not only that, it's draining me to where I don't feel like I couldn't walk from here a quarter mile down the road without just being done for. It's super draining to me to where it's consuming my life and I can't explain it. So it's very rare I call like 911, dial 911. That's only in case of emergency with me, and that's like the truth. It's very rare I call like the cops. Very rare. However, I will call the cops on myself. That's one thing. And what I mean by that is I'm not calling the police. I'm calling the ambulance. I need help. I don't need to be like bust my balls or nothing like that. I don't need my balls busted. I just need help. So that's why I mostly want to talk to ambulance and shit. And I will like get to, and I have, and that's why I've been in so many mental hospitals this year alone. Just as in the last year, last 2 years has been over 7 mental hospitals, and this has been happening to me just over the last 2-3 years. Those who know me before, who know me, like been knowing me for 20 years, some people know me for 10-15 years. I got like my family, my brothers and stuff looking and stuff like that. It's kind of embarrassing. And it hurt my feelings. I'm like this. I'm not trying to cry or nothing, but I hate it. Anywho, right now there's a lot of prep going on for a gathering, and I want to be able to be a part of something and be around people. And so what I'm gonna do is see if I can get a ride east of here. I'll probably hop back to Roseville and go to Roseville to Reno. If it takes me going, I'll probably get to Reno or some shit, get somewhere in there that way. Just so I can get close enough to get a ride in. I'm sure somebody give me a ride the rest of the way into the Rainbow Gathering. So that's the thing. Right now, what I'm doing is I'll set up a tent here. And I set up a tent here and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna just like have it out. Just say like, just give up. I was pretty much giving up. to sacrifice myself to all these energy, these voices and stuff like that. Pretty much just I didn't want to like make anything more complicated. Trying my best to where the best thing I had was calling the ambulance on myself. Eventually, where it brought down to, and I left a bunch of stuff because I couldn't carry it all. I wasn't able to take pretty much with me. So I didn't pack up the tent, and not only I didn't pack up the tent, but I left some stuff in there, like my food and water and stuff. I figured I was going to the hospital, I'd get that stuff there. So I just walked from the Amtrak station just now. I went ahead and walked the tracks. Not like you're not really supposed to do this. I'm just not in the mood right now. I just want to go check on, see what if anything happened to the tent or where I was sleeping, or if it's even still there. If it's not, it's not. It is, it is. It ain't, it ain't. I figure stuff out pretty good. However, I'm probably gonna jump on the first thing smoking, hopping out of here. I feel pretty good today. I feel pretty good. Now, we'll see. We'll just see. But I am gonna try to hop out of Dunsmuir. Someone note I'm getting closer to 666 trains. Hey, I don't know if I'm gonna make it that far or if I'll make it to 1,000. I hope I make it to 1,000. But all hail Santa. It's called Hail Santa 666. I'm gonna pause it here until I get closer. The train is screaming louder than I can. You hear that loud screech? That's because we're turning around corners. Louder corners. See those little whitey tight shoes I got on? This is the first day wearing them. And they gonna be dark. I got them from the lady from the mental hospital. Anywho. Just left Dunsmuir, my 657 train. Just left Dunsmuir and back toward Roseville. Going to the top. Made it up. River. Grass is greener on the other side. Yeah, maybe in the Pacific Northwest. Coming around a turn. Yeah, guy. shoe fly hooked me up, blessed my game, bought me a bunch of train food, 2 big ass Subways, and pretty much paid me, blessed me, I'ma say in a way, just to ride with him south, back to LA. I'm like, fuck it, why not? I'll go back to LA. I'm 11 seconds in. Still going. Wait, because you might see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm surrounded by stuff. Down there. All right. So back in Roseville, we got in this morning around 4 o'clock in the morning, and we are on a rush mission to head down toward Colton, LA, and we've been sitting here waiting all day, waiting on the train. It's been me and Shoe Fly. He's probably right there. He's passed out. We're exhausted because we only had maybe in the last 24 hours, maybe probably like a handful of hours of rest. So we're gonna try to do some green bereting tonight and sneak in the yard and just get on the next thing smoking, find anything, sit on it, and just stay put and listen in and make sure we don't get messed up with. Your boy finally got a scanner. Haha. So I've been listening. That's it in Roseville. Well, it's my 658 freight train I rode. Just left Roseville, heading south. Of a glare, can't get a good video. Na bass to the bone. Na bass. Na bass to the bone. Na Bass. 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 I'm bad to the bone. I'm bad to the bone. Bass. Oh, bad. Bass. I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Got a whole boxcar. Got 2 streets on it. Yep, by Roseville, heading south. Can't see the train, but it's me and Road Dog. Shoot fly. Up there. I'm gonna lay here. 658 freight train. So this boxcar, you can see right through the floor. Check this out. The floor is not even all the way. See the wheel? Hammocking in the boxcar. Hammocking in the boxcar. Scam track state. Ooh, hot and sweaty. Well, we had left Roseville, heading south, ended up in Fresno. That's where we're at right now. Walking out the yard. Our train over there brought us here, and I think they're hooking up, getting ready to leave us here. And we might have prematurely got off, or we were just, it was meant to be anyway. Welcome to Fresno, me, I guess. Now, it was a sweet boxcar ride over. First time I ever had a hammock inside a boxcar. It was rocky, but that's how my relationships are with stuff anyway. Now we're walking up to this bridge up here.
So you got it fenced pretty tight.
Because we got fenced in. And the saga continues. Bass to the bone. Bass. Bass to the bone. Bass to the bone. Bass. 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 Bass to the bone.
I like this.
Yeah.